think we're on. All right. Let's give this a shot. Good morning, everybody. It is a quarter to 11 on the East Coast. I am Cringe Dad, your friendly neighborhood streaming dad. I love playing Fortnite. I've been playing for about 2 years, and one day I might actually get good at playing. This is a family friendly stream, so be on the lookout for dad jokes and dad stories. We are going to go ahead and play some Battle Royale. This is our third streaming test. It's our first test on Twitch and our first test for the YouTube vertical format. We're trying out a couple different things here just to make sure that the video settings work, the audio settings, those different things that we're doing. So just to give you a little background information on me, I started watching streamers about 4 months ago, and I like learning about new techniques and strategies from streamers. Up until about 4 months ago, I thought streamers were I didn't feel like streamers were weird. I felt like people that watched streamers were weird because they're just watching somebody play a game. And I always thought, well, instead of watching somebody play the game, why don't you just play the game yourself? My kids and their friends really like watching streamers. So eventually I just thought, let me watch one of these people and see what it's all about. I think the first streamer I ever watched is a young man named Cactus, and I still watch his streams. But what I noticed is I was able to start learning things about how to play a little better. And so I started watching those streams and branched out, found other streamers, started trying to decide what type of streamers I enjoy watching. Excuse me. So I started watching what different streamers, trying to decide what I liked and what I didn't like. I really gravitated towards the family friendly streams. I think that's because I'm a dad. So I told my kids and their friends, let's try it. Let's try setting up a stream and just to learn more about it. So we took the equipment we have. We play on an Xbox Series S. I'm not somebody that has the budget or the skill level to play on a keyboard and mouse. Maybe one day, we'll see. And so as far as games, I mostly play Battle Royale Zero Build. I believe the kids refer to it as ZB. I am learning how to build. We're actually going to play builds today. I'm not good at it at all. But we're just out there to go have fun and learn a little bit. So if you have any comments, any questions, please feel free. If you have criticisms on stuff we can do to make our video layout better, let us know. I don't have anything locked in. I don't care to keep everything as it is. We'll change things. I don't even know if we'll ever even get a viewer. But our goal for 2025, we just started this project, I believe earlier this week. Our goal for 2025 is to stream 40 times and to try and get 1,000, I don't know if they call it followers. I think on YouTube they call it subscribers. Just 1,000 people. That unlocks the ability, I believe, for us to be considered a creator. And so we're just testing it out. And if not a single person ever watches any of these and we never get a single subscriber or follower or whatever they're called, then that's okay. We're just out here having fun. So we are going to go ahead and ready up. So as I said before, I've been playing for about 2 years. I came in, I believe, right at the end of chapter 4. It was right around Christmas when I came in. And so I certainly have not played nearly as long as a lot of these streamers that I watch. Just to give you kind of an idea of some of the people I've watched. I've watched Cactus, I've watched Grant, I've watched Happy Happy Gal. Definitely watched, who are we talking? Ninja. I have heard his name for years and years and years. Finally checked out his stream. I believe right now he's a little obsessed with Marvel Rivals. I haven't tried that out yet. I watched Nick A30. I just started watching Courage JD. I've watched Legion a little bit. And what I have done is and don't let me forget Bushcamp Dad and also Fortnite Dad. What I have done is just decided to follow these streamers that I find interesting, learn a little bit more about how to play, and just see where we go from there. And let's see here. Give me just a moment. All right, we had some questions from my local audience. All right, now as far as where I like to drop, I watched another streamer talk about this area right here because it has one of those Oni chests. And who was it? Watery Shoe, another streamer. You know, there's plenty of streamers here that I watch that I will forget, and I will mention them as we go through. Watery Shoe gave some really good advice on one of his streams to pick an area on the map, learn that area, and stick to it. I would like to learn a couple different areas to drop in, but I have chosen this one because I generally find some pretty good loot. So let's get in there. Now I did hear yesterday a rumor that Godzilla was going to be dropping in maybe on 100% of the games. And I don't know if that's just until the next chapter, but I found that pretty interesting. I have not been playing a lot recently, and so I'm a little rusty. This is my first game of the day. Let's see how it goes. I have played in 2 matches this last week that had Godzilla. I just realized too, I could not hear what was going on with the game because I don't have my headphones on. And that might drive me crazy here because I see somebody is dropping in. Let's see if we can take care of them. I'm really a dog 76. One of the things I talked about in my last stream is playing this game. I have never paid attention to the names. People that you eliminate, people that eliminate you. I've just never done it. And for no other reason than probably because I normally play on a TV. And so those names from across the room are kind of small. Let's see, what kind of guns do we have here? Assault rifle. I really like that hollow twister. I know some people don't, but I enjoy it quite a bit. I do not like the sword. It drives me absolutely crazy, but I look at it from a standpoint of if you can't beat them, join them. So I try to carry it. We need some more shields, and let's give me just a minute here. I think I'm safe for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and grab my headphones so I can actually hear what's going on. Oh, that's much better. Okay, now we're going to head over to this boathouse and see what we can find. Oh, that Godzilla portal is opening. Again, I don't really know much about it. I've shot at him once. I have not been here. Maybe this weekend I will get a chance. I'm not a huge fan of that mask. And only because I'm just not good at it. Turn down the volume here a little bit on what I'm hearing. better. Oh, it looks like somebody's close by. Okay, we're going to move these around a little bit. I would like some more shields. Let's charge our shields up. We'll carry one of these med kits with us because I get caught in storm a fair amount. It's certainly not a strategy. It is simply my ineptitude. That storm's coming in on us. So when I started watching streamers and just tried to get an idea of what I enjoyed, for me as a dad, I enjoyed a little bit more of a laid-back stream, which is a little counter to playing with a bunch of kids. When I play with my kids and their friends, they are very animated, very loud. Alright, where is that Godzilla? They're there. I wonder if I can hit him from out here. Probably not. Looks like we've got storm coming in. But I noticed with my kids and all their friends, not only are they very loud, but they fight. They fight about everything with their friends on these games. Who gets what loot, who claimed it first. That's one of the reasons I started playing with them. I wanted to kind of show them by example, you know, maybe a little bit better way, maybe how we can get along a little better, be a little kinder. And clearly you can see I don't know how to walk up a staircase. I started doing that. I would work really hard to get the sorts of weapons that they really wanted, and they'd be super jealous, but I would just give them to them because I don't mind. And what I noticed was they immediately started responding in kind. They would share with me. I thought that was kind of neat. So I've just tried to keep that up as much as possible. Alright, let's see if we can pick up this coconut. I think this gives you shields. Okay, give me my shotgun back. We have 37 seconds left until storm starts closing in. Now, I am sure that any of you that watch, if anybody ever does watch, will think that my gameplay and my skill level, or lack of skill level, is cringe. And, well, I mean, that's why I'm called Cringe Dad, right? And I figure if I play long enough, I'll get a little better. And if I never do, as long as I'm still having fun, I'm okay with that. Alright, it is time for us to get out of here. You know, I watched somebody like Watery Shoe, and I haven't seen him stream in a little while. I know he was moving. He lived in California. He was moving to Florida. I believe in the Orlando area. And he started moving last week. I should get on and check today and see if he's moved and done one of his streams. He's one of those people that he is so ridiculously skilled. I couldn't even imagine. I don't feel like I'd even have the free time to get that good. But he's fun to watch. He's very animated. He interacts really well with all of his viewers, so it's definitely entertaining. One of the thoughts that I've had for this whole idea that we have of doing 40 streams for 2025 is something that I haven't really seen before, but do interviews with streamers. Years and years ago, in another life, I was a photographer, and there was the husband of a photographer that had started doing, let's see if we can get over here, they had started doing interviews of photographers, and they didn't talk to them about their photography. They talked to them more just about how they got their start, what they enjoyed doing. And I found it to be a really compelling story. And so I have an idea that in addition to streaming on here, maybe what I will do, clearly exactly what I'm doing, just running in circles. But maybe what I'll do is see, do streamers do interviews? If I reached out to one of these streamers and wanted to do some sort of interview where I asked them, 20, 30-minute format worth of questions, are they open to that kind of stuff? Because there's a lot of these streamers that I'd really like to hear a little bit more about them as a person. How did you get started in this? What do you enjoy? Those sorts of things. There is somebody over here. And I'm not sure if they have an NPC or not. Let's send a few shots over there. Now, another thing that I noticed, these streamers are so good at actually hitting these far shots. I am not at all, but I am going to go over there. Another thing I'm not good at, building. Oh, here we have somebody. And they are running somebody else. That must be their NPC. Okay, we're going to go ahead and see if we can check out that loot without getting shot ourselves. Now, is this a space where you unlock the broadcast tower? If so, that person would probably be good to follow, because they're going to know what's going on next. Alright, I have heard that people will leave loot as a trap. That, I believe, is not very good loot, so it's probably not a trap. Yeah, there's not really anything here. That is my absolute favorite shotgun. But this Oni shotgun seems to do some really good damage. It might not be very fast on the reload, but I'm just trying new things here and there. Hopefully expand my abilities a little bit. Where on earth did I get hurt? You know what? Let's go ahead and heal. It shows you how well I pay attention. I don't even remember getting hurt. Alright. Better stay out of storm. I've been trying to learn about the different phrases or terminology that they use, especially these streamers that play a lot. They use a lot of these phrases that I have absolutely no idea what they mean. I'd like to learn a little more. Anybody in here? Happy Gal says, ACB, always check bushes. And I have died on more than one occasion. Now, see, here we have that box built up. I'm curious if there's anybody sitting there. Alright, I'm going to try a strategy that I learned from people that hate these swords. Oh, here's somebody. Where are you at? Where are you, friend? Are they down in there? I think somebody's trying to creep up on me. Where, oh where could they be? Let's send a few into this tree. Not there. So I do believe there is somebody nearby. We just don't know where. Could they be hiding behind a rock? You know, get 10 seconds, that might be a good spot to rotate down to. Not entirely sure where that person might have been. We're going to keep heading to circle. Looks like we're getting close to one of those medallion folks. In fact, it looks like I'm running right at him. Don't think that's necessarily a good idea, considering I'm not really good at anything. You know, I watch people sit here in these bushes a lot. Maybe that's that reload one. Well, either way, we can sit here for just a minute. Oh, see, that is probably the medallion person. Alright, we're down to the top 11 people. One of the other things I would like... Oh, interesting. I was not even aware of that. Shows you how much I pay attention. One of the things I would like to learn for 2025 is paying more attention to the details, knowing when you're top 10, top 20, and paying attention to names. Oh, I have taken one person out. That was the person right at the very beginning. That's right, that's right. Okay. Well, where's the next circle? We are in the next circle. I don't see a whole lot of problems with just staying here, to be perfectly honest. If I was to go over there, would that still be in circle? How do I pull up my map? There we go. I think that is at the edge of the circle. Let's go ahead and do it. Top 8. I do feel like I am frequently top 10. It is not from skill. It is probably more from accidentally avoiding fights. Watery Shoe talks a lot about how a lot of these lobbies have bots, and if you just keep moving, you can get a pretty high number of eliminations just on these bots. And I do enjoy a fight, but I will tell you, I do not play enough to have any amount of skill. And so I frequently find myself being absolutely torn apart. I'm pretty sure I've even been taken out by a pickaxe. I'm not too proud to say that. Okay, well, we're going to sit here in this bush for a minute and just watch. We're down to 7 people. I'm curious to see. I've heard that on YouTube, the Shorts Live, which I believe this is right now, they actually have the opportunity to get viewers quicker. And I don't think I've had a single viewer on any of these streams yet. And this is the first one on Twitch. So afterwards, we'll have to go in, see how the sound is, see if the one on Twitch even worked, really. And I'm always looking for feedback in anything I do. So if you watch the stream and you have any words of advice, including your gameplay is trash, you know, I'm okay with that. Let me know. I guess as they say, let me know in the comments. Well, we've got about 30 seconds before storm starts closing. So we are going to start moving. Now, maybe if we come across a car. Well, we're going to try this thing again. I believe they run, jump, and switch their weapon. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't mind that at all. Let's see if I can use that to get up the hill. Maybe. Oh, that's not bad. Well, I don't see a car, but we're almost to the safe area, and I also see somebody down there. Well, if we sneak through the city, let's pick a spot where we want to go that feels a little more safe. Let's try and get up here, maybe? Oh, looks like I've got that medallion behind me. I better start moving. You know, repetition helps with a lot of stuff, so I'll bet if I do this for long enough, oh, I can maybe get proficient at it. That's where we're headed. Oh, that was not smart. I don't know if they're firing at me or not. Let's take a look. We're down to the top 3. We know the medallion is going to be coming in from this direction, and I'm reasonably sure there is somebody still alive over here. I do think hunting rifles are back, so I could get shot pretty easily. Oh, and I'm at the edge, so I'm going to have to come back in. Alright, well, let's head back in. We'll try to jump off on here. I'm going to head right at that medallion person. Now I know somebody was out there. I'd like to know how bad Storm is right now. It's a 5 ticker. That is going to hurt. So I would like to stay at the edge as best I can, although I'm just running right at this medallion. And I don't think I'm going to have much choice. Oh, there they are. I want to try to stay out of their vision, so I'm going to actually stay low. Oh, we are at the edge of safety. Here he comes. Right into this bush. Well, there's the NPC. There's the other gentleman. This will be interesting. Let's see if I can splash without being seen. And we have Storm coming right on us. Oh, wow. How did I take them out with one shot? That doesn't make any sense. Well, that's interesting. I hit them one time. Also, they knew enough to hire an NPC. They were down to the final 2, and they were just standing there. Like, that's some pretty amateur stuff that I normally do. So it's very interesting that I won. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. I won my first streamed match on Twitch, if it even plays to Twitch. That's just pretty interesting. All right. Well, let me know what y'all think. I appreciate all feedback. That was our first stream on Twitch. It was our first vertical stream on YouTube, and I think it was my 3rd stream overall on YouTube. I know that I'm supposed to ask you to do something like and subscribe. So whatever platform you're on, if you can like this stream and follow me, whatever that means, I'll try to learn a little bit more about that. I would appreciate that. I am hoping to get my first real viewer at some point, but we're all just trying to have some fun and learn a little bit more about this. I'm going to try and get on here for a little bit longer stream, either today or tomorrow, and maybe one day I will actually have a viewer and play with somebody on here. So I think that'd be fun. All right, well, I am looking at my controls here, and I believe I have found what I need. All All right, so just as a reminder on this stream, our goal is to stream 40 times this year and reach 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, follow, whatever it is called. And remember, it's just a game. We're here to have